Hi students, this is Mrs. Shove. Today we're going to learn how to divide mixed numbers. So please get your notebook out. You need your notebook out and something to write with. And title your notes, Divide Mixed Numbers. Okay, so today when we divide mixed numbers, we're going to change all our mixed numbers to improper fractions. And then when we divide, we're going to keep it, change it, flip it, just like when we divided fractions. Remember last week we divided fractions and we did keep, change, flip. The only difference today with dividing mixed numbers is first we have to make our mixed numbers improper. Okay, so in your notebook, I want you to write down number one. Number one says 2/3 divided by 3 1/3. 2/3 divided by 3 1/3. Okay, so first step is to make that 3 1/3 improper. So I'm going to go ahead, you go ahead and write 2/3 divided by. And then what we're going to do is make 3 1/3 improper. We're going to take 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 1 to get 10. And remember the denominator stays 3. So first step, make them improper. Second step, keep, change, flip. So keep 2/3 the same, change your division to times, and flip or take the reciprocal, the second fraction, and make it 3/10. So keep, change, flip, and then you can look for cancellation. See if you see any cancellation. Yes, I see the 3's. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 3 once. Is there more cancellation? 2 and 10, good. Because 2 goes into 2, so cross out your 2. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Do you see any more cancellation? No. So if we multiply across, 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. That would be my answer because it is in simplest form. Okay, write down number 2 in your notebook. 6 1/2 divided by 3 5/7. Okay, first step is make them improper. So do this with me in your notebook. We're going to take 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. Add 1. 12 plus 1 is 13. So I put 13 over 2. The denominator stays the same. Then I'm going to divide by. Now I need to change 3 5/7 to make it improper. 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 5 is 26 over 7. Okay, once you make them improper, then you do what we did last week when we divided fractions. You keep, change, flip. So let's do this together on your paper. Keep 13 over 2 the same. Change your division to times. Flip the 26/7 and make it 7/26. Now you can look for cancellation. Do you see any? Yeah, 13 and 26. 13 goes into 13 once. Cross out your 26. 13 goes into 26, 2. All right, I'm looking for more cancellation. I don't see any. I can't cancel the 2's because they're both in the denominator. So I'm going to multiply across. 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 2 is 4. Is this my final answer? No, because 7/4 is what kind of fraction? Improper. Yes. How did we change it? Divide. Good. Here's what you're doing on your paper. You're taking 7 and dividing by 4. So 4 goes into 7 once. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract and get 3. So if I go in a circle, this would be 1 3/4. That is my final answer because 3/4 is in simplest form. The only number I can divide 3 and 4, both 5, is 1. Okay, let's do a few more together. So look at number 3 in your notebook. Write 5 divided by 1 3/8. Okay, first step, make them improper. Well, 5's a whole number, so we're going to make it 5 over 1. Divided by, now I've got to take 1 times 8. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 3 is 11. This will be 11 over 8. So first step, make them improper. After we make them improper, remember, keep, change, flip. So keep the 5 over 1 the same. Make it times. Flip the 11/8 and make it 8/11. Now look for cancellation. Do you see any? No. So we're going to multiply across. 5 times 8 is 40. 1 times 11 is 11. Is that my final answer? No, because 40/11 is improper. How do we change it? Divide. Good. On your paper, you're doing this. 40 divided by 11. So 11 goes into 40 3 times. 3 times 11 is 33. If I subtract, I get 7. Remember, I'm going in a circle. So this would be 3 7/11. Okay, write down number 4. 3/4 divided by 1 1/2. All right, first step is make them improper. Well, 3/4, you're just going to keep 3/4. 1 1/2, we're going to take 1 times 2. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1, 3. So this is 3/4 divided by 3/2. Next, we keep, change, flip. Keep 3/4 the same. Make your division times. Flip the 3 over 2 and make it 2 over 3. Now look for cancellation. Yes, you can cancel the 3's. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 3 once. Is there more? Yes, 2 and 4. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 4 twice. When we multiply across, we're going to get 1/2. See if you got 1/2 for that one. All right, number 5. We're dividing mixed numbers. Go ahead and write 2 1/3 divided by 5 5/6. Okay, first step, make them improper. Do this with me. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. All right, divided by, now we've got to make 5 5/6 improper. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 5 would be 35 over 6. Remember what we do after we make them improper. We keep, change, flip. So keep 7/3 the same, make it times, flip that 35 over 6 and make it 6 over 35. Now look for cancellation. All right, we can cancel 3 and 6. So cross out your 3. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 6 twice. We can also cancel the 7 and 35. 7 goes into 7 once. 7 goes into 35 5. Then we multiply across. We've done all the multiplication, so we go 1 times 2, 2. 1 times 5, 5. And the answer would be 2/5. All right, write down number 6 in your notebook. 5 6 divided by 2.5. Okay, we have to make 2.5 improper. Notice 5 6 is already a fraction, so you're going to write down 5 6 divided by 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So we make them improper. Next we do what? Keep, change, flip. Good. So we keep 5 6 the same. So on your paper, write 5 6, change your division to times, flip the 5 over 2 and make it 2 over 5. Once you flip, you can look for cancellation. Do you see any? Yes, you can cancel your 5s. 5 goes into 5 once. 5 goes into 5 once. Any more cancellation? 2 and 6. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 6, 3. Then when you multiply across, you should be getting a 1/3. Okay, look at number 7. Write in your notebook, 4 3/4 divided by 6 1/3. Okay, first step, make them improper. Go ahead and make them improper on your paper. See if you did 4 times 4, 16 plus 3. See if you got a 19/4. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 9. See if you got 19/3. After you make them improper, your next step is to keep, change, flip. Go ahead and do that on your paper. Keep, change, flip, and then start looking for cancellation. Okay, let's see how we did. So see if you made it 19/4 times 319. Yes, you can cancel the 19s. 19 goes into 19 once, 19 goes into 19 once. When you multiply across, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 4 is 4. All right, let's try number 8. Write 6 4/5 divided by 17. After you write this problem, I want you to pause the video and try this on your own. When you get done, hit play and check your answer. Okay, so now that you're done, let's see if you did 6 times 5, 30, plus 4 to get 34 over 5. And did you put 17 over 1? Then you keep, change, flip. You make 35 or 34/5 the same, make it times 1 over 17. Did you find cancellation with 34 and 17? 17 goes into 34 twice. 17 goes into 17 once. That's all the cancellation. When you multiply across, see if you got a 2/5. Okay, I'm going to have you try 2 more on your own. Okay, after you write these 2 in your notes, click pause, and then when you get done, hit play, and we'll check your answers. Pause now. Okay, now that you're done, let's check. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 1. See if you got a 22 over 3 divided by a 4/1. But then you keep change flips. So did you make it 22/3 times 1, 4? Then you can cancel the 4 and the 22. 2 goes into 22, 11. 2 goes into 4 twice. That's all the cancellation. When you multiply it across, did you get 11/6? But that's improper. So what you have to do is take 11 and divide by 6. It goes in once with 5 left over. So if I go in a circle, my answer would be 1 and 5, 6. See if you got a 1 and 5, 6. Okay, let's check your last problem. See if you kept 3/4 the same, and then here you did 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. That'd be 11/2. Then you keep change flip, so you make it times 2 11ths. Did you find cancellation with the 2 and the 4? 2 goes into 4 twice, 2 goes into 2 once. That's all the cancellation. So when I multiply across, I get 3/22. See if you got a 3/22. Okay, so today we were working on solving problems by dividing mixed numbers. Give me a three fingers if you're really good at this, 2 if you're sort of good, and 1 if you have some problems. Okay, if you are a 1, I would suggest going back and watching the video again and trying a few more problems. 2s and 3s, you're doing a pretty good job. We're going to practice this again tomorrow. Today, I need you to complete the exit slip, and then tomorrow we will take our quiz.